Welcome back, everybody. We apologize for that last live stream cutting out. Unfortunately, we ran out of storage on the iPad, but we were able to get it fixed. And we're also on the Heritage on the Heritage High School's Wi-Fi network. We appreciate their principal for coming up here and helping us get this fixed. And also thanks to Coach Jordan Jeffers for clearing up some storage on the iPad. Again, apologize for that slight delay, folks.
Yeah, thank Principal West here at Heritage High School and also Coach Jordan Jeffers of the Mavericks. Just had to get rid of some, what was it?
Some unnecessary storage.
Like some huddle film and...
Yeah, a lot of pictures and videos and stuff. A lot of unused apps.
How much storage do we have now? Do you know? Does it say?
I think about 25%. We may need to clear more later on in the few weeks, but in the coming games. But right now, I think we're okay for the moment.
Okay, that's great. We are at halftime here. About 35 seconds to go before the start of the third quarter. It's 25-12. Heritage leads. They led 7-6 after the first quarter. Now scored Anderson County 18-6 in the second frame to build this 13-point lead. Right now, Heritage is being led and scoring by Katie Graves with 8 points. She's knocked down 2 3-pointers. Faith Morse has 7. Aaliyah Smith with 5. Ivy Brewster 3. Kinley Coker 2. Heritage 3 of 4 from the free throw line. They have 4 3-pointers in the contest. Anderson County yet to knock down a 3-pointer and yet to make a trip to the free throw line. They are led in scoring by Bethany Lau. The junior has 6 points. And 3 Lady Mavericks with 2 points each. That's Chloe Johnson, Emery Bullock, and Macy Bassford. We're now back to live action. The Heritage basketball. Anderson County starting the third quarter with Ansley Freeman, Macy Bassford, Emery Bullock, Addison Grooms, Bethany Lau. Missed 3 that time by Morris. Another offensive rebound for these Lady Mountaineers as Coker misses on the drive. And Bethany Lau reaches in and ties up Ivy Brewster. It'll be Anderson County basketball. Lady Mavericks played good defense there in the first half. Had a little problem with this Heritage press. Here's full court pressure again. They get it up court to Freeman. 2-on-1. Nice assist from Bassford to Grooms for her first basket.
Nice little tic-tac-toe play to avoid the trap play that Heritage has always been putting on everybody.
If Anderson County can avoid the turnover, they can break that press, they can get some easy buckets, and that time they did.
That's the one thing that Coach Mitch Couples was working on with the girls during practice this afternoon, John.
There's a shot took by Morris, no good rebound. Lady Mavs, Emery Bullock now with her 4th rebound. Right wing, Bassford. Lady Mavericks trying to get that lead back under 10. Freeman now stuck in the corner, reaching a jump ball. As Katie Graves reaches in and ties her up.
It's going to be Heritage basketball.
Heritage Lady Mountaineers, defending state champions. Defeated Northview Academy last year to win it all. And the Lady Mavericks played Northview Academy this past Tuesday, so back-to-back games against the defending state champs and the state runner-ups. Rebound, Bassford off the missed 3. Heritage likes to shoot the 3. Here is Bullock.
We've always said it before. You live by the 3 ball, you die by the 3 ball.
And Heritage has made 4 in the first half. Did not track the number of 3s they took. I would say in double digits. And a turnover on the Lady Mavs, turnover number 8 unofficially. Sort of an unforced turnover.
Yeah, unforced turnover. Nobody was open. Couldn't see where the ball was going.
Lady Mavericks got to value the basketball, especially against a team like Heritage. And nice move by Aaliyah Smith. She's got 7.
A little hop step move by Smith.
We call that the Euro step or the hot stepper. 27-14. Smith almost with the steal. Bullock maintains, gets it to Freeman. Freeman to Bassford. Bassford held to 2 points thus far, had 25 against Northview Academy. Heritage playing that man-to-man defense. And Leah Smith with another steal.
She's been really a pickpocket here, John.
Certainly has. A 3-pointer that time missed by Brewster. Bassford comes out with it. Going to call her for a travel.
That's the one common mistake there, John. You got to watch your feet.
Certainly do. Leah Smith will check out of the game, replaced by number 24. Number 10. It's Lexi Tipton back in. Sort of a young team for Heritage. Only 2 seniors on the squad, as well as Anderson County with only 2.
Ansley Freeman picks up her second foul, her first foul, team first in the second half.
Not many fouls called in this game. It's a fast-paced, moving game.
Yep.
Right wing now with it, Brewster. Spots Tipton. Tipton in the paint. Good defense, Lady Mavs. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Anderson County basketball.
Great defense right there by the Lady Mavs.
Coming up next, we'll have the Mavericks against the Heritage Mountaineers, which should be an exciting contest. We've got one going right now, 27-14 Heritage, 4:35 to play, third quarter. Lady Mavericks only down by 1 point at the end of one. Heritage outscoring AC 18-6 in the second frame.
And Lexi Tipton's going to commit the foul on her driving Bethany Lau.
Yeah, Bethany Lau leading Anderson County with 6 points, and she'll go to the free throw line. The first trip tonight for Lady Mavs, wearing their navy blue with the Columbia blue trim. First free throw by Lau, no good. As Brooke Perry checks in for Heritage, she wears number 4. Also, Leah Smith back into the contest. Lau misses the second one. Rebounded by Smith. Smith's all over the floor. Anderson County, man-to-man defense. Here is Coker, their point guard. Good defense, Bullock. Inside to Faith Morris. Shot up, it's good.
And one.
And they got Chloe Johnson with a foul. Across the wrist.
Foul number 21, Chloe Johnson, her
First foul, team second. And that'll send Faith Morris for the and one. And she makes 30-14 Heritage.
Morris has 10 points to lead Heritage. And to lead all scorers, she is a junior. Biggest lead now for Heritage, 16-30-14. Freeman now gets it to Lau. Gets it back to Freeman. And there's Smith with another steal. She's a burglar. A lot of steals tonight for Leah Smith, the senior. One of 2 seniors on this Lady Mountaineer squad. 32-14 Heritage. Heritage playing tight man-to-man defense and also a diamond and one full court press at times. Lady Mavericks now open as Grooms up top to Lau in the paint. She drives to the basket with the left hand and scores.
That's how you do it right there. Take care of business for yourself.
Bethany's deadly with that left hand. She's a natural righty, but she can go either hand. Very adept at that scoop shot.
Game's been cut in half.
2:45 to play the third quarter. There's Bullock guarding Coker. Heritage coached by longtime head coach Rick Howard.
His name's actually on the court here, John.
Certainly is. He certainly deserves it as well. 3 by Smith, no good. Ball loose. Who's going to get it? It's going to be tracked down by Smith on the deflection.
Close play right there. Could have been a backcourt violation, but the same went off the hands of the Lady Mavs, so good possession.
Here's Tipton to the basket, and she's going to draw the foul.
Ainsley Freeman with the foul. Going to be her second.
Foul on number 3, Ainsley Freeman, her third.
Oh, no, her third.
Third foul on Freeman. Team foul 3. First free throw good by Tipton.
Macy Bassford and Ashton Thurman enter the game.
Lexi Tipton with her first point of the night. Second free throw, no good, as Brewster tracks it down. Tipton throws it away, however, and Anderson County has it down 17, minute 50 to play third quarter. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Lady Maverick basketball. Bassford deep 3, shot off the back iron, no good. Rebound Brewster. Bassford cannot get untracked here tonight, Lambeau.
Yeah, she cannot get untouched here. It's a big costly mistake in my opinion. 3-pointer on the way, no good. Front iron. She gets it back. That is Shiny Morris.
Yeah, Shiny Morris. You got to get that rebound off that missed 3. There's another 3 by Coker, no good. Rebound Lau. Coming up on 1 minute to play here in the third. Lau looking to drive. Loses it, gets it back. Gets it to Johnson, the freshman. Freshman transfer from Jacksboro Middle. Here's Bassford. Tried to spin. It was stolen from her. Here's Brewster, shot up, no good, and she's going to draw the foul.
I'm thinking that's going to be Bethany Lau or maybe Asher too.
Bethany Lau.
I was right. Third foul. Or nope, second. Team fourth.
Ivy Brewster, one of 2 seniors on this Lady Mountaineers squad, gets it to go. Lady Mountaineers with 6 free throws made here tonight.
Make that 7.
Make that 7. .39 seconds to play here. Third quarter. Lady Mavs down 19. Thurman with it, has it taken away from her by Smith. Smith once again with the steal, drives inside and draws the foul.
And they're fouling her too close to the bucket. Can't do that.
They fouled her that time. She took a spill to the floor. 5th team foul on the Lady Mavs.
And the Lady Mountaineers are in the shooting bonus. Smith's first free throw, good. Makes it a 20-point lead, 36-16. Smith's second free throw, that is no good. Rebound Grooms. Lady Mavericks up court. Macy Bassford, she drives, goes up, and one! That'll send her to the free throw line for the and one opportunity. And Katie Graves with the foul, her first, team second.
4 points for Bassford. First bucket for her here in the third quarter. 20 seconds to play.
Got front iron, rebound Aaliyah Smith.
And Heritage going to go one shot.
Hands to Faith Morris. She's going to drive on Thurman. Goes up from the paint. Good.
What a move by Morse. Gets it to go. And that's going to end the third quarter. Your score, Heritage 38, Anderson County 18. We'll be right back. You're watching Lady Maverick Basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back in to Heritage High School, home of the Heritage Lady Mountaineers, as they lead your Anderson County Lady Mavericks here as we start the fourth quarter, 38-18. Lambeau, your thoughts heading into the fourth quarter?
Heritage has been playing great ball as of late here, John. Nothing but props to Anderson County, struggling offensively with the ball. Careless ball possession, in my opinion, John.
The Lady Mavericks 6 points in each quarter. They were outscored that quarter 13-6. Playing pretty good defense against this Lady Mountaineer squad, but just having trouble on the offensive end. Also with turnovers as well, and we saw some of the offensive struggles on Tuesday night against Northview Academy.
Yeah, that still plagues them into this one here, John. That's a tough deal when you're playing against a state champion like this. And Heritage, they're going to eat you alive if you be careless with that basketball.
They certainly will, and you got to credit Heritage though. They're a state championship caliber team, and they play tough defense. Right now, Anderson County is going to call a timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and just keep it right here, but Heritage applying a lot of pressure. We saw that 94 feet press trapping. For the most part, Anderson County done a good job, but they have had some turnovers. I've got us with unofficially 9 turnovers, so not too bad.
Yeah, but like we talk about, this Heritage team, they're just like Northview. They are a trap heavy team. If you're not careful, they will get you.
Certainly will. Anderson County yet to make a three-pointer tonight, and also they're 0-3 from the free throw line. Bullock gets it into Johnson, and another turnover.
Travel violation.
Heritage gives it right back with the travel. We've got the Lady Mountaineers with 5 turnovers. AC with 10. Ball goes out of bounds. Stay with Lady Mavericks. Lady Mavericks be back in action on Tuesday night as we travel to South Doyle High School. In South Knoxville, we'll have that game for you as well. That's next Tuesday. 3, top of the key, Bassford, in and out, no good.
That's not usually her best shooting three-pointer position there, John. Mostly it's in the corner.
There's a 3 missed by South Doyle. Rebound Johnson. She's got 3 rebounds, as does the freshman. Bullock in the paint. Turnaround off the glass, no good. Fights for it, does not get it. Brewster comes out of there with it. She is upended by Bullock. She's okay. Physical game of basketball sometimes, Lambeau, as Bassford goes down.
Yeah, it's starting to get real chippy out here. Real chippy.
It's just playing basketball, hard basketball. I think inadvertent a while ago on Bullock, and that time as well. I think it's just something that happened there in the game. And I think they're doing good as far as chippiness. But a three-pointer that time by Katie Graves. It's her third three. Heritage leads 41-18, their biggest lead. Heritage still in the man-to-man defense. There's Johnson. So on the right side to Bassel. She'll drive with that left hand cut off. Johnson tries to drive, throws up a runner. Oh, and it goes off the glass.
Make that a little cha-ching off the glass right there. Bank is open.
Johnson's got 4. Been impressive tonight coming in off the bench. Here's Coker. Wanted to take a three, doesn't. Graves will and knocks it down again. Back-to-back threes by Graves.
And Coach Rick Howard going to call a timeout.
So timeout on the court. We'll go ahead and take it with them. Your score, Heritage 44, Anderson County 20. We'll be right back watching Lady Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back into Heritage High School. 5:43 to play here in the fourth quarter. Heritage leads 44-20. It was 25-12 at halftime. And Heritage has almost doubled that lead. They lead by 24. Lady Mavericks trying to get their offense alive. Coach Couples drawing up the play here. Bassler spots an opening, contact, and a blocking foul. Good job by Macy to get to the basket.
Really smart play there. Didn't lower the elbow, didn't lower the boom. Give him the charge, and it'll send Macy Bassford once again to the line. First free throw from Bassford is good. Makes it 44-21 Heritage.
That's Anderson County's first free throw made tonight. They're now 1 of 4.
Second free throw good. And it is a 11-point or 21-point lead. Check that, 22.
Yeah. Let's see if we can win this fourth quarter. Down by 22. We'd like to win the game, but small steps. AC playing Heritage pretty good.
Yeah, just mistakes. That's what's hurting them right now.
We gave up too many offensive rebounds, I think, as well, but you have to credit Heritage.
This is the reason why they are the defending state champions, for a reason here.
You're right. They've been to the state the last 2 years. As Chloe Johnson checks in for Addison Grooms. 2 years ago, they lost in the state quarterfinals to Cocke County. This free throw. Got 1 of 2 and another offensive rebound for Lady Mountaineers. Inside to Graves, spinning left-hand shot is good. 47-22. Heritage steadily building that lead. 4:25 to play in the game. There was no JV game tonight. Nice feed from Johnson to Bassford. Misses the shot. Rebounded Graves. On the back dribble. Crosses the timeline. Right corner now, Brewster. Guarded by Johnson. Good defense. As Lau came over to double team. But the foul is on Chloe Johnson. Her second team second.
Alexi Tipton checks back into the game for Heritage.
Inbounds to Smith. Faith Morris with the basketball. She leads Heritage here tonight in the scoring department and throws it away that time. That's a backcourt violation. And a turnover on the Lady Mountaineers. Good to see turnovers on the other team.
It is good, but when you're still down like this, it's tough enough. Just get much turnovers.
3:50 to play. Both teams with their starters in the game. And another timeout. Coach Couples not happy.
No, he's not.
We'll go ahead and take it with them. 47-22 Heritage leads. You're watching AC Basketball, the Maverick Media. Anderson County basketball. Bullock inbounds to Bassford. Also Freeman Johnson. Lau on the floor for Coach Mitch Couples. Nice play, nice design that time. Freeman to Bullock for two. And that's what Coach Couples dialed up as AC goes into a diamond and one press. Ball goes out of bounds. It will
still
stay with Heritage. That was Bassford, the last basket. She's got 8. And number 22, senior J.C. Phillips checks into the ball game.
First time tonight.
Yep, Bassford checks out.
So one senior in for another senior.
Giving her a little rest here. May be done for the night. Shot inside, no good, as Heritage now has put in some subs as well. Here's number 22, Rachel Adams with it. Gets it over to Tipton off her knee, and it'll be Anderson County basketball.
That's a big mistake right there.
Turnover number 7 on Heritage. It's Ashton Thurman, sophomore, getting ready to check in. 2:45 to play. Lady Mavs running their offense against this Lady Mountaineer man-to-man defense. There's Bullock. Back up top to Johnson. Back to Bullock on the baseline. Phillips in the corner for 3. Shot no good. Lau on the rebound and 2.
Nice rebound awareness by Bethany Lau.
Lau now in double figures with 10. Good defense, Anderson County. Lau with a deflection. Up ahead now to Bethany and for 2 more points.
Another 2 points. That quick hustle by Bethany Lau has rewarded the Lady Mavericks a little more points.
47-28 Heritage. Under 2 minutes to play. There's a jumper put up by Shiny Morse. Shot no good. Missed everything. Here comes some more substitution in for Anderson County.
This is the JV here, John.
We got number 12 into the game, freshman Julie Lawson. Number 10, Megan Watkins. She is a sophomore.
Number 2, Ashton Thurman, and number 4 is Natalie Sellers.
Yeah, Sellers in as well. There's Watkins. Shot up, top of the key, no good. Rebound, Phillips. Gets it back to Watkins. To Thurman. Thurman in the paint. Shot up, good. Nice runner.
Nice running play by Ashton Thurman. 47-30. The lead's cut to 17. Run out of time, though.
AC on a 6-0 run. 47-30, as Lambeau says, minute 10 to play. And there's Shiny Morris gets her first basket. 49-30, quickly up court come the Lady Mavs. Thurman to the basket, no good. Rebounded Tipton. 50 seconds to go as we count it down here at Heritage High School. Shiny Morris gets out of the trap. Tipton with it. AC girls fighting hard and a steal. Here's J.C. Phillips with it. The senior to the basket, and she scores. J.C. Phillips with the steal and the basket. 49-32, 20 seconds to play. Substitutes bringing in some firepower off the bench as Shiny Morris knocks down a 3. 5 seconds to go. Watkins, desperation 3, it's no good. And that's the ball game, folks. The final score, Heritage Lady Mountaineers 52, Anderson County Lady Mavericks 32. And Brandon, your thoughts on the game tonight as Lady Mavericks closed with a flurry there. Got it down to 17, ends up a 20-point margin.
Yeah, it's kept it down to a 20-point margin. That's a good enough game as it is, but Heritage plays tough enough ball as they are, and when you are when you're playing the defending state champions, you have to raise the benchmark more higher than what you are on the court itself.
They did that in the final 8 minutes. Final fourth quarter, both teams scoring 14 points.
And John, this is what I love right here. Even though we were the Anderson County, the Heritage players praying at center court there. That's an amazing show of respect.
That's great to see. Certainly is, as you see the Heritage Mountaineer boys coming on the floor as we get ready for the boys game coming up here. It should be a really good game, Brandon. Heritage 6-2 overall. Anderson County coming in 4-3, having won 3 in a row.
Mavericks are winning high basketball as you said there, John, winning the last 3 games in a row, but tough environment, tough game here against Heritage. I think the toughest player tonight is going to be number 15, Eli Williams. I think Coach Jeffers talked about him. He's a tough ball player.
Certainly is, and we remember him from last year. Heritage came to our place and defeated the Mavericks early in the season, 60-50, I believe was the final score. But it's a different year, a different team, especially for Anderson County as they try to get their chemistry together with the football players joining the team.
Yeah, when you get that chemistry together, it's tough enough as it is, but as you see some of the Maverick players heading out, leaving the locker room, you still see Cam Lawson, not in uniform, still dealing with a hamstring injury. As we mentioned before, did not play against Northview in the buzzer beater win Monday on Tuesday night against Northview.
Yeah, you have to let those hamstrings heal up, and talk to his father after the game the other night. Said it's sort of a mild pull on his hamstring, but got to be careful with those. You don't want to aggravate it, and want to make sure Cam is good to go, as we got a long season ahead of us. As we mentioned earlier, Anderson County will be at South Doyle on Tuesday, and next Friday we start the Hammers Hardware Classic.
Yep, busy week for us with the trip to South Doyle, and then Friday, Saturday, and Monday we'll be covering the Hammers Hardwood Classic.
I believe there'll be the girls and the boys. I think there's 8 teams on both sides. So starting next Friday, the 19th, will be all-day basketball at the AC Corral. So you want to get out and support Lady Mavericks and the Mavericks, and be a lot of other teams there to watch play as well.
Absolutely. And we're going to say this right now, Gal. We are only doing the Maverick games for Maverick Media Productions during the Hammers Hardwood Classic. We're not doing the rest of the games for the Hammers Hardwood Classic, as we want to save a little battery as possible here on the iPad.
Yeah, save our vocal cords too.
Yep.
Right, but try to go over that schedule. If not tonight, we'll definitely go over it on Tuesday when we go over to South Dole. But right now, we're going to go ahead and take a break. We're about 14 minutes away from the tip-off of the boys' game. And we're going to tally up the numbers for tonight's girls' game. Once again, the final score, Heritage 52, Anderson County 32. So we'll be right back, so stick around. You're watching Anderson County basketball on the Maverick Media. Hello, everyone. Welcome back in to Heritage High School. My name is John Sleepy Williams, joined by Brandon Lambert, bringing the play-by-play and all the action on Anderson County basketball as we get ready for the boys' game coming up here in about 6.5 minutes. Right now, we're going to look at the stats for the girls' game as Heritage defeated the Lady Mavericks 52-32. They led at the end of one, 7-6. And at halftime, it was 25-12. And Heritage built that lead up to 24 points, I believe, for Anderson County. Came back a little bit there in the fourth with 14 points in the quarter. So right now, Brandon's got the numbers.
Starting off with the Heritage Lady Mountaineers, led in scoring by Katie Graves with 17 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 threes in the contest. Faith Morris with 12 points, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 1 3-pointer in the game. Aaliyah Smith with 10 points, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Ivy Brewster with 5 points, Purple 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 3-pointer in the game. Shiny Morris with 5 points, 1 3-pointer in the game. Kenley Coker with 2 points. Lexi Tipton with 1 point. Brooke Perry, Rachel Adams were on the floor. They did not score for Heritage. The Lady Mountaineers 9 of 13 from the free throw line with 7 threes in the contest.
And that was a big key stat right there, 7 threes by Heritage. Anderson County did not connect from downtown.
For the Lady Mavericks, led in scoring by Bethany Lau with 12 points, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Macy Bassford with 8 points, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Chloe Johnson with 4 points. Ashton Thurman, J.C. Phillips, Emery Bullock, and Addison Grooms, each with 2 points. Ansley Freeman, Natalie Sellers, Megan Watkins, Julie Lawson, Charlie Whitson on the floor. They did not score. Lady Mavericks 2 of 5 from the free throw line. As John mentioned before, no threes in the contest.
Thank you, Brandon. And individually for Anderson County, Bethany Lau, led us in scoring, 12 points. Did a great job on the glass as well. Also, I thought the freshman Chloe Johnson came in and had another really good game. Had a good game the other night against Northview Academy with 9 points and scored 4 points tonight, but did a lot of other things besides score.
Yep, a lot more things than that.
So it's good to see the freshman Chloe Johnson stepping up for Coach Mitch Couples.
It's also good to see some of the JV as well try to step up and rally the team a little bit.
Yeah, you saw those girls get in there at the end. J.C. Phillips had a basket, and they did well. Ashton Thurman as well, and Megan Watkin, Natalie Sellers. Also coming in off the bench there late.
Julia Lawson.
Yeah, right. Julia Lawson, also a freshman transfer with Chloe Johnson from Jacksboro. Played on that outstanding Lady Eagle squad last year. And also, Brandon, you got some information on Julia Owens, who did not play tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately, over the week, her uncle has recently passed away. They're up in Cincinnati attending the Receiving Friends and the funeral this weekend. Our thoughts and prayers are with Julia's mom, Susan, and older brother Jeremiah as well.
Yeah, certainly our thoughts and prayers go out to the Owens family. And definitely missed Julia tonight. And we'll see her back in action hopefully on Tuesday night at South Dole. Right now, Lambeau is turning her attention to the boys' game coming up, and you got some news and notes.
Yep. Mavericks come in tonight's game with a record of 4-3, as mentioned, winners of 3 straight since their loss to
William Blunt.
Yep, William Blunt early in the year, and of course there are 2 losses in the Thanksgiving tournament in Pensacola.
Yeah, I guess that's our last 2 losses in Florida.
Yep.
So since then we've come back, defeated Oneida.
Powell, and Northview.
Right, yeah, Powell last Friday. This is our first game we've done on the road.
Yeah, we were not, as mentioned before, we were not able to do the Powell game because of their streaming policy.
And also the Kingston game, the opening game of the season.
And FHS contract with Kingston.
But you talk about this Heritage team, the 6-2. They have a win over Fulton.
Yep, they have a win against the Fulton Falcons. That is the team that knocked out Harris County in the region semifinals last year.
Yeah, anytime you get a win over Fulton Falcons, you're doing pretty good. And this Heritage squad, coached by head coach Brad Flatford, have wins over Halls, Powell, Cosby, as we mentioned, Fulton, William Blunt, and South Doyle. And that was their last game, was against South Doyle as they defeated the Cherokee 66-47. We will see them on Tuesday night. And Heritage losses have been to Austin East
and Tri-Cities Christian.
Tri-Cities Christian, yeah. Not aware of that school. Must be a private school up in the Tri-Cities, but
yep, Bristol, Johnson City, Kingsport.
They must be a pretty good team to defeat Heritage. But Heritage comes in winners of 3 straight, as is the Anderson County Mavericks. So you see the Mavericks down below wearing their gray jerseys with the navy blue trim. Some of the players with the navy blue t-shirt underneath. Once again, Cam Lawson, junior standout point guard. See him down there in sweats. He injured his hamstring last Friday against Powell. He's missing tonight's action as he missed the Northview game on Tuesday.
And welcome back for game 2.
Right now, Brandon's got the starting lineups.
Heritage Mountaineers, your starting lineup for Anderson County.
Starting for the Mavericks.
Sophomore guard number 0, Landry Sharp.
Sophomore guard number 0, Landry Sharp.
Junior forward number 2, Elijah Johnson.
Junior forward number 2, Elijah Johnson.
Senior guard number 4,
Senior guard number 4, Justin Bunch.
and junior forward number 11.
Junior forward number 11, Ethan Dorton. And freshman forward number 33 is Colton Lawson. Head coach for the Mavericks, Jordan Jeffers, assisted by Graham Markham, Noah Green, and Spencer St. John.
By Grant Markham, Noah Green, Spencer St. John, and Andrew Ryder.
And now we turn our attention to the Heritage bench. We get the starting lineup for Coach Brad Flatford and his Mountaineers.
And now for your Mountaineers. A junior guard, 6'3", number 10, Ethan Bryant.
Junior number 10, Ethan Bryant.
A junior guard, 6'3", number 11, Gavin French.
Junior number 11, that's Gavin French.
A 6'4" guard, senior number 15,
Senior
Williams.
number 15 is Eli Williams.
And 6'4" junior post player,
The post, number 24, Junior Rhett Hall.
And the 6'2" junior guard, number 30.
Junior number 30, Tanner Heath. Head coach for Heritage is Brad Flatford, assisted by Neil Leatherwood and Blake Irvin.
Give a shout out. Athletic Director Robbie Bennett helped us out here, getting set up here tonight. He's not here tonight, but talked to him early in the week and sent us the Heritage roster. So thank you to the AD Robbie Bennett. He's also the head baseball coach here at Heritage.
And also a special shout out to Principal Jed West for getting us, for helping us get back online here.
Certainly, and this Heritage team has got some height. Lambeau, 6'3", 6'4". 6'3", 6'4", 6'2". We got the size advantage over the Mavericks. As both teams come in on a 3-game winning streak, here is Lawson jumping up against Williams. Tip up controlled by Heritage. That's number 11, Gavin French, the point guard with the basketball. As Anderson County comes out in the man-to-man defense. Here's French with it, being guarded by Johnson. Gets his hand on it. Big game for the Mavericks. See what they can do against this Heritage squad as Evan French takes it to the basket and scores. And his shoe, he has a flat tire, has to fix it, and it's 2-0 Heritage. Talk a little bit about the win the other night, Lambeau. Justin Bunch, buzzer beater.
Yeah, Justin Bunch with an incredible buzzer beater to knock off the Cougars of Northview Academy this past Tuesday night. Hopefully the Mavericks have come back from Cloud 9, and Justin Bunch especially, because this is a big game here.
They called him Bucket Bunch. He got the big bucket the other night to beat Northview. Elijah Johnson with it. He's played really well the last 2 games. Inside now to Colton Lawson. The little left-hand hook is good. Little baby hook for the freshman.
A little hook that I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would be proud of.
The freshman has 2 points. 2-2 is their score. Here's Bunch now jumping out on Eli Williams, the big gun for these Mountaineers.
Bunch in a long sleeve sweat shirt here tonight, John. That's rare as Ethan Bryant scores, makes it 4-2 Heritage.
Yeah, Bryant little fall away in the paint. 4-2 Heritage. Lawson down inside with it now. He's going to be fouled from behind.
Rhett Hall with the foul.
Foul on number 24, Rhett Hall, his first team's first.
So Heritage starting 1 senior and 4 juniors.
Of course, that senior being the big player Eli Williams.
All right. Good group of players for this Mountaineers squad. They got state aspirations. And there's Elijah Johnson off the glass. He'll take it.
Banked it off the glass and in. We're tied at 4.
Elijah Johnson's been impressive the last 2 games against Powell and Northview Academy. Double figures in both games as Eli Williams, the lefty, smooth, takes it in. Landry Sharp now off the glass. He scores. So the Mavericks are matching buckets with Heritage, and Coach Flapper does not like it. He wants a 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them. Your score, AC 6, Heritage 6. You're watching the Maverick Basketball and Maverick Media. Welcome back into Heritage High School. 5:55 to play in the first quarter, 6-6. Both teams 3 of 3 from the field. Neither team has missed a shot. Inside pass almost stolen by the Mavericks. As AC now jumped into his own defense on this possession. Eli Williams, deep 3, no good.
Air ball.
Goes out of bounds, AC basketball. So during that timeout, Coach Jeffers goes through that zone defense.
Close that up. Don't let any shooters near the rim.
They're good at driving. Maybe they're going to try to maybe force them outside a little bit. Mavericks with the basketball. Johnson now spots an opening, takes it. Left hand shot up, no good. Tough shot by Johnson. Would not go. And a backcourt violation.
Gotta watch them feet. Gotta watch them feet.
Did not cross it. First turnover of the game for either team. Pretty well played game thus far, Brandon.
Close game here. Tie 6-6. Almost halfway gone through this first quarter.
Both teams shooting well, and only the first turnover of the game that time by Heritage. Here's Colton Lawson now with it. right wing Dorton. Up to Bunch. Bunch the hero on Tuesday night. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound Elijah Williams. Williams is fast. And he streaks to the basket and scores. He's long and lanky. He's got 4, and it's 8-6 Heritage. Bunch left corner, Dorton 3. Rattles, rolls, and goes.
Oh.
Wow.
You don't usually see that every day.
Around the bow, down the hole it went.
Kind of like a golf ball going in for the hole.
9-8 AC. Got the lead. Williams, top of the key, answers. That's why he's the man for Heritage. He can go inside and out. Heritage on top once again, 11-9. Colton Lawson now backing down. The defender shot up, no good. Rebound Williams. A 3 by Bryant, no good. Rebound Johnson. Lawson's going to be fouled.
Yep, Rhett Hall, his second foul, got a hand on the back of Elijah Johnson.
And fixing to see the first substitution for both teams. Number 4, Hudson Brown, come in and replacing Rhett Hall. And also number 5, Gabe St. John for Anderson County coming in, replacing Elijah Johnson.
That shocks me right there that Gabe St. John was going to play here tonight, John. I thought he would be practicing right now for that Big Rivalry Showcase game coming up tomorrow.
I thought he would as well. Thought he might miss this game, but he's here tonight. That's good to see. Bunch with the basketball. Guarded by Brown, who just came in. And a three-pointer for Bucket Bunch.
I'm guessing my point of Justin Bunch not taking the day off was proof.
And Williams tries to answer, no good. And Brown on the glass. Hudson Brown just checked in. Gets Heritage the lead once again, 13-12. Dorton will gun a 3. Bang!
Oh, he can't miss that one.
Ethan Dorton, he's a junior. His second triple. AC's got 3 threes. They lead 15-13. Almost a steal by Bunch. Williams left open, left wing, shot no good. Rebounded. St. John had it. Took it away from him. Williams again for the top of the key. Knocks down the 3. And it looks like Heritage wants another timeout. It's a full timeout. And we'll go ahead and take it with them. 2:27 to play in the first quarter. Heritage 16, AC 15. Welcome back in Heritage High School. 2:25 to play. First quarter. Heritage leads 16-15. Lead has seesawed back and forth. Reese Russell has entered the lineup for Anderson County. As it's Sharp, St. John, Russell, Lawson, and Bunch on the floor for Coach Jordan Jefferson. Heritage has called 2 timeouts here in the first quarter. Here's Lawson backing his defender down. Shot up, no good. Reese Russell gets the rebound off the glass and scores.
Nice rebound and put back in by Reese Russell. 1 point lead again for the Mavericks.
Reese Russell, another one of these football players that has joined the team. paying dividends for the Mavericks. They lead by 1 minute 35 here in the first. And Bryant tried to drive, but he's going to be fouled. Fouls on Russell.
Russell with his first foul. Mavericks' first foul of the game.
As you see, number 15, Rocky Brown, checking into the Maverick lineup, replacing Colton Lawson.
Rocky, a transfer from Bearden.
Another football player for the Mavericks. Coach Jordan Jeffers. Brown scores. What can Brown do for you? That time he scores for the Mountaineers to give them the lead once again, 18-17. Brown has come off the bench to give a spark for Coach Brad Flatford's Mountaineers. They're coming to this game with a record of 6-2, winners of 3 in a row. Here's Rocky Brown with it up top to Bunch. As Bryant falls.
Got screened by Rocky.
Reese Russell now gets it to Sharp as the Mavericks being patient, being good with the basketball. What a pass by Sharp.
What a pass.
To St. John.
And GSJ gave St. John with the bucket.
The sophomore Sharp with the dime. And Eli Williams to the basket. He scored and he is fouled.
And one for the senior Williams. Bunch with his first, team second. Maddox Tackett enters the game for the Mavericks. Entering for Heritage is number 14, Dylan Burgess. Williams, the and one, gets front iron. Rocky Brown with a rebound.
Williams has got 12 points to lead Heritage. They lead 20-19, 25 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Sharp gets by Brown. Tried to get it to Tackett. Goes out of bounds, stay with the Mavericks.
Anyways, that could be a smart play right there, John, getting a deflection off a Heritage player, Tackett with the inbounds.
Yeah, Sharp almost had another great assist. Russell on the inbounds is 3, no good. Rocky Brown on the boards and scores. Rocky Brown, the senior, gives the Mavericks 21-20 lead. 5 seconds. Deep 3 by French, no good. Rebound at Brown. 2 seconds. That's going to be it for the first quarter. Your score: Anderson County Mavericks 21, Heritage Mountaineers 20. And Lambeau, your thoughts on the first quarter?
We got a barn burner right now to start the game here, John. Mavericks hanging in there with a tough Heritage team, and Eli Williams. So still a lot more to go.
We'll go ahead and take a quick break. Be right back. You're watching Maverick basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back into Heritage High School. AC leads 21-20. I believe that's been their biggest lead, 1 point. May have had a 2-point lead, but it's been a great first quarter. Both teams being really efficient on the offensive end. Here is Russell, a nice pass to Tackett. Misses
a bunny.
And he missed it. Great pass by Russell. Tackett couldn't get it to go down. Here's Eli Williams with it. Johnson, the task of guarding him. Missed shot by Bryant. Rebound, Rocky Brown. That's his 3rd rebound since he's checked into the game there late in the first quarter. Maddox Tackett, a sophomore, now running the point. Gets it to Landry Sharp. Sharp, a sophomore. Elijah Johnson, a junior. Running a little weave up top. AC loses the basketball. That might be our first turnover, Brandon.
Might be, and a body messed up by Gavin French.
Landry Sharp with the rebound. Brings it up court. Nice bounce pass to Russell. Tough shot, would not go. Rocky Brown battling on the boards. But it's rebounded by Tanner Heath. And a whistle. And what's the call?
Interference possibly, and it's going to be Heritage basketball.
Not sure. It got awful quiet in here. I'm not sure what the call was. Rocky couldn't believe it. Anyway, substitutions in for Anderson County for the first time tonight. We see number 12, junior Jackson Price.
The transfer from Elizabethton High School.
Also, Colton Lawson back in, as well Justin Bunch. Tackett and Johnson remain on the floor. Mavericks lead by 1. Deep three by Williams is good. Eli Williams is good.
Oh yeah, he is good. And that's kind of and that three was like NBA range there, John.
Bunch tried a three, top of the key, would not go. Rebound Bryant. Heritage leads 23-21, coming up on 6 minutes to play here in the second. There's a three by French. No good. Bounces over the backboard to be Anderson County basketball.
That is the same as going out of bounds. Keep that in mind, folks.
The Mavericks will take it as Maddox Taggett brings it across the timeline. Heritage still in the man-to-man defense. Not a whole lot of pressure up top, but they are playing man. Here is Price now to Lawson. Getting it down low to Price on the baseline. His nice bounce pass to Johnson. Shot would not go. Quickly up ahead come the Mountaineers as French kept his balance. Nice move by French.
And a charging foul on Colton Lawson. He shoved the man down. Can't do that.
He extended that arm, Lambeau.
He extended the arm, shoved him down. Can't do that.
The official was right there to make that call. And Heritage leads by 4, 25-21. That is their biggest lead. Mavericks man-to-man defense. Better get on Williams. Can't leave him open. There's another three. Williams is good.
Another three, 7-point lead for the Mountaineers, and Coach Jordan Jeffers has seen enough. Timeout.
Williams got 18. Heritage leads 28-21. Be right back watching AC basketball on the Maverick Media.
Welcome back here to Heritage High School, Ron Howard Court, as the Mountaineers lead 28-21 over your Anderson County Mavericks. Bunch back to Sharp, and it's Reese Russell on the drive, going to Lawson. He's fouled by Dylan Burgess.
AC led 21-20 after one. Yet to score here in the second quarter. Heritage has outscored the Mavericks 8-0. As Williams has 2 threes for Heritage. As the Mountaineers take their biggest lead, 7. Mavericks looking to get on the board here in the second frame, and what a shot, he got it to go.
And one. What a hustle play by Justin Bunch.
Justin Bunch playing with a lot of confidence, especially after hitting that buzzer beater from downtown Tuesday night to beat Northview Academy. But he's been playing well all year, basically.
Senior really,
senior really stepping up. 28-24, Justin Bunch has waited his time here and he's paying off. There's Williams now. He comes off a screen. It's three, no good. Rebounded. Sharp. Bunch kept it alive. Here's Sharp now. Left corner, Dorton three.
Deflected.
Picked up there by Gavin French. French guarded by Sharp. Mavericks man-to-man. French gets around Sharp. Got in trouble. Got it to Bryant. Little side step in the paint, and he scores. And it's 30-24. It's a nice side step.
Little Euro step action.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. A little Euro step action. 4 minutes halfway through the second quarter. Mavericks down 6 inside to Lawson. Put it on the floor. And a couple of shots would not go. Dorton would not go. Quickly, the Mountaineers three. French rattles in and out. Rebound Sharp. Sharp running. The Bunch. Bunch pull up three. No good. Rebounded by Ethan Bryant. Gets it now to Hudson Brown. Eli Williams, right wing three, good.
Eli Williams for the three!
Eli Williams is deadly. He's got 21, 5 3-pointers. Heritage biggest lead 9, 33-24. Mavericks should have had a bucket there a while ago, Lambeau, but it turns into a 5-point swing.
And the defense really putting the pressure. Heritage defense putting the pressure on the Mavericks right now.
Big point in the game right here. Mavericks got to stay in it here before halftime. Colton Lawson will draw the foul and go to the line for 2.
Foul on number 10, Ethan Bryant.
Ethan Bryant with a foul, his first, team third. As Colton Lawson will shoot 2.
Lawson got the first points of the game for Anderson County.
Gets the first one to go.
That's his 3rd point of the night. Mavericks led 21-20 at the end of 1. Rocky Brown checking into the game. Russell.
For Reese Russell and Ethan Dorton.
Also Gabe St. John back in. Colton gets them both to go. 2 big free throws. It's a 7-point game, 33-26. Mavericks need to stop. St. John from behind. Good hustle, deflects the ball out of bounds.
Still remains Heritage basketball.
Gabe St. John, super quick.
Super quick indeed. Shows it on the football field as well. Here on the basketball court.
He plays a really good defense. 3 by Williams. Contact, no call. Williams tried to draw the foul, didn't get it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Coach Jeffords saying thought it might have been our basketball, but it'll be Heritage. 2:31 to play, second quarter. Good defense that time by Sharp and Bunch. Heritage basketball
still
side front court. Long pass inbounds to Gavin French. He's guarded by St. John. 2:22 to play. Second quarter. And there's a steal by St. John. Almost could not come up with it.
And a foul on St. John.
A hustle play. Got him a foul. He's trying to track the ball and he ran into the Mountaineer. 7-point game. Heritage on top. Ball's loose on the floor. The Mavericks looking for a break. They've been so close to getting a steal. But once again, Heritage comes out of there with it. Got 2 or 3 Mavericks diving on the floor. Heritage maintains possession, and a big three in the game right there by Gavin French. Looked like the Mavericks had the steal.
You got to have hands on the ball. Another shot by Lawson, no good. Bunch keeps it alive, and he turns it over yet again. Mavericks having sloppy ball handling right now.
Mavericks down by 10. Brown loses it, maintains. Could have been a travel, no call. And there's a backcourt.
And the referee warning the Maverick bench to cool it down a little bit. That's not a good idea right there.
Well, it's true, but Brown did everything but dribble the basketball. They had it and threw the backcourt violation. AC basketball. Down by 10, minute 15 to play, second quarter. Rocky Brown with the basketball. Right wing Bunch. Couldn't get a shot off. Back to St. John.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute to go here before halftime. Big possession for the Mavericks. Bunch with it. Guarded by French. Good defense by Heritage. Here's Brown backing his defender down. No shot, no good. Rebound, Bryant. 40 seconds to go. Heritage could take their biggest lead of the game with the basket. Eli Williams gets around Brown for 2. 38-26 Heritage. Quickly up court come the Mavericks. Lawson. Up shot, no good. Blocked from behind. 18 seconds to play in the second quarter. Heritage, the basketball. Rocky Brown had a hold of Williams that time. Wasn't going to let him go, and they called him for the foul.
Bunch with his second.
Oh, they got Bunch. I did not see that. I thought they got Brown. He's all over Williams. And a timeout by Coach Jeffers of the Mavericks, I believe, or what's the call?
No.
Not sure what the other whistle was. I thought Coach Jeffers had called timeout.
I honestly thought there may have been a technical.
5 seconds. Here comes Williams with it. Good defense. Sharp switches. 3. Front iron. No good. That's in the first half. Your score. Heritage 38. Andrews County 26. And Lambeau. Tough second quarter for the Mavericks. Got off to a slow start. And Heritage with the 12-point lead at half. What's your thoughts?
The Mavericks have not been handling the ball much. Having ball handling issues, turning the ball over too many times. Had a few steals that could have went in their favor, but couldn't have grips on the ball, and they made mistakes when having the ball.
Yeah, lost some possessions with the turnovers and also some missed shots. Thought we missed a few inside we could have had, and only scored 5 points there in the second quarter. So have to go into halftime and regroup and come back out in the third quarter and get back in this game. So we'll go ahead and take a little break. Be right back. It's 38-26 Heritage at halftime, watching AC basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back into Heritage High School halftime here as the Mountaineers lead the Mavericks 38-26. AC led 21-20 after the first quarter, but outscored Anderson County 18-5 in the second quarter to build his 12-point lead at halftime. And Lambeau has got the numbers.
For Heritage, led in scoring by Eli Williams with 21 points. He's got 5 threes in the contest. 0-1 from the free throw line. Gavin French with 7 points, 1 3-pointer in the game. Ethan Bryan with 4 points. Hudson Brown with 4 points. Heritage 0-1 for the free throw line with 6 threes in the contest. Most of them coming from number 15. For the Mavericks, led in scoring by 2 players, Justin Bunch and Ethan Dorton. Bunch with 1 3-pointer, 1 free throw. Dorton with 2 threes. Then you have Colton Lawson with 4 points. 2 points on, and then Purple 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Then you have Gabe St. John, Ethan Johnson. Gabe St. John, Ethan Johnson, Elijah Johnson, Landry Sharp, Reese Russell, Rocky Brown with 2 points. 3 threes in the contest, a perfect 3 of 3 from the free throw line on the Mavericks.
Thank you, Brandon. And 8 players in the scoring column for Anderson County. As you see, the Mavericks coming out of the locker room. Really played well, I thought, in the first quarter. Led after 1. Second quarter, not so much. Got to give credit to Eli Williams. He had 3 threes there in the second quarter. Hit some tough shots from outside. Anderson County just had trouble putting the ball in the basket there in the second.
And having trouble with handling with the ball as well. Let's not forget that, John.
You're right. So, for the most part, Anderson County played a pretty good game here at Heritage High School. I'm sure Coach Jeffers would beg to differ, but they look really good. First quarter, when lead got away from them, Eli Williams hit some big threes. Also, Gavin French, he had 5 points there in the second quarter. So we're getting ready to start the third quarter. Mavericks by 12. And it'll be Sharp, Dorton, Lawson, Bunch, and Johnson on the floor for Anderson County. They're starting 5 for the Mavericks. Heritage answers with their starting 5 as Rhett Hall misses a shot inside. Here comes Landry Sharp with it. Nice bounce pass to Bunch, but could not handle it. And another turnover, Lambeau.
Another sloppy turnover, another sloppy ball handling from the Mavericks. It's been their Achilles so far.
Gavin Williams gets loose. And they're going to call a charge.
Offensive charge against Eli Williams.
Colton Lawson taking that charge, and I think Coach Jeffers.
He loves it when his players take the charge.
I think he'd been talking about that in the locker room. So, guys, we got to take a charge, and that time they were waiting for Williams, and he picks up. That's his first foul. Well, the Mavericks with the ball down 12. It's his Heritage man-to-man defense. Colton Lawson now. Up top to Sharp. Heritage doing a lot of switching in this man-to-man. Inside to Lawson. Nice move with the left hand. It's good.
Lawson breaks the drought. Back to a 10-point game.
Yeah, he got his defender on his backside and used and abused him on that one. 10-point game, 6:40 to play third. Mavericks right in this game. Need some breaks. Tough pass from Heath to Rhett Hall, and they're going to call a foul on Elijah Johnson.
Johnson with his first, team first.
Inbounds comes to Hall up top, now to French. To Williams, guarded by Johnson inside to Hall. Good defense, Dorton.
Stepped on the baseline.
Tough break for Dorton and the Mavericks. Coach Jeffers encouraging his team. Play good defense against this Heritage Mountaineer squad. 6-2 on the season with wins over Fulton.
And Halls.
And Powell. There is French. Shot no good. Rebound tracked down by Landry Sharp. Their only losses have been to Austin East and Tri-Cities Christian. The Mavericks 4-3, winners of 3 in a row over Oneida, Powell, and Northview Academy. Here is Dorton to the basket and he scores. Tough move by the junior. He's got 8, and it's an 8-point game. 38-30, 5:38 to play, third. French. They swing it around to Williams, deep left wing, no good rebound, Bunch. There's Bunch now with it. Nice feed to Lawson, a spinning shot would not go. Williams lost it, picked up by Dorton. Johnson for 3, short, no good. Rebound, battle for.
And a foul.
Who'd they get? On the Mavericks.
Landry Sharp.
Foul on number 0, Landry Sharp. His first team.
Sharp picks up his first. 38-30, 5:05 to play. Third and a steal by Landry Sharp. Shot up, no good, but he draws the foul.
Nice play right there by Landry Sharp to force the foul on Ethan Bryant.
Sharp with the steal.
Foul on number 10, Ethan Bryant. His second.
And the sophomore will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Landry Sharp with 2 points on the night. Free throw is good.
Reese Russell checking into the game for Ethan Dorton.
Coach Jeffers going 9 deep here tonight thus far. Sharp misses the second. It's a 7-point game.
Deflected out of bounds by Reese Russell, still remains Mountaineer basketball.
4:52 to play. Third quarter. Mavericks be back in action on Tuesday night as they travel South Doyle to take on the Cherokees. And there's a 3 by Tanner Heath. His first points of the night at 41-31. Big 3. That's the 7th three-pointer for the Mountaineers. Inbounds, thrown away, picked up by Russell. I think he threw the pass and somehow he got it back.
He got it back and got it to go in.
Big bucket there. 8-point game. 4:15 to play here in the third. The Mavericks fighting hard. Deep 3 by Williams. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Elijah Johnson. Here comes the junior. Left corner, Bunch for 3. No good. Rebounded, Rhett Hall. Watch out for Bunch from behind. And there he is once again with the steal. Hustle play, Justin Bunch. Saw him do that last Friday against Deuce Rogers at Powell. Bunch now working on Bryant. The left hand would not go. Sharp tried to get the rebound. He crashes into Williams and is called for the foul.
Second foul on Sharp. Gabe St. John checks in for Justin Bunch.
Bunch is going to get a breather. 41-33 Heritage. It was 38-26 at halftime. Mavericks doing a good job on the defensive end. Holding Heritage only 3 points here in the third frame.
Maddox Tackett enters the game for Elijah Johnson.
So Johnson will get a breather. Inbounds to Bryant. Rhett Hall in the paint. Shot goes. They're going to give him the bucket and the foul. Maddox Tackett was there to take the charge. They said he came up underneath him. And Rhett Hall gets it to go. His first points of the game.
And already the Mavericks with 4 fouls, John. You've got to be careful picking up a 5th foul. Next foul puts the Mountaineers into a bonus.
Hall's free throw is good. 3-point play. 44-33. Heritage back by 11. There's a foul on Hall.
Foul on Rhett Hall.
Foul on number 24, Rhett Hall. It's 13.
That's going to be 3 on Heritage.
And Rhett Hall.
Yes. He picked up 2 in the first. He goes to the bench, replaced by Hudson Brown. Tackett to inbounds. To Russell now, picked up by French. Colton Lawson now with it. Mavericks gets this man-to-man. Russell try to get it to Tackett. Turnover. Eli Williams yet to score here in the third quarter at 21 points at halftime. Mavericks doing a much better job of picking him up, forcing him out. Here's French. Tough shot, would not go. Ball goes out of bounds. He's going to say it's Heritage basketball.
Tackett had his hands on the ball. You just let it go out of bounds. You don't need to touch it.
44-33, 2:27 to play, third quarter. We're at Heritage High School. Mountaineers by 11. Non-district game, deep 3, Eli Williams, shot short again. The rebound battled and controlled by Heritage. And a foul on the Mavericks. Cannot get that loose ball.
Cannot get that loose ball. That's another Achilles for the Mavericks right now. You got to get a hand on the loose ball.
There were 3 Mavericks all around it. Somehow Heath came up with it. That's Tanner Heath to the free throw line. You'll have 2 shots as they are in the bonus. Free throw is good.
First time we'll see him, this man, young man tonight, Max Stanfield enters the game.
Max Stanfield, a freshman. Second free throw, good. Max Stanfield had a really good game, the opening game of the season against Kingston. Had 51 points in the JV game against Northview Academy on Tuesday night. He can score. Here is Russell. He can score. And he has 6 points, and the Mavericks got the lead down to 11, 46-35, minute 40 to go. Third quarter. French for 3, no good. And a rebound almost controlled.
Trouble!
Stanfield almost had it. Brown had it and then traveled. Rocky Brown replacing Colton Lawson for the Mavericks. 11-point game, feels much closer than this, Lambeau.
It should feel much closer than this, in my opinion, John. But the Mavericks have had just too many loose ball troubles.
Mavericks led after the first quarter. Heritage took the lead and has pretty much maintained it. The Mavericks had it down to 7 a while ago, I believe, as Russell misses. And Rocky Brown going to be fouled. He gets the offensive rebound.
Foul on number 15, Eli Williams.
Eli Williams with his second foul, team 4th.
Minute 10 to play here, third quarter. Big stretch of the game. Rocky Brown inside, little up and scoop shot there. It went in.
Nice skip shot play. Rocky Brown with that one. 9-point game again.
Mavericks fighting to get back into this thing. Here's Stanfield guarding French. Brown had an open shot, passed it up quick around that time. It's number 14 with the three. That is Dylan Burgess. Rebound once again by Heritage. Burgess to Brown on the baseline. Shot up, no good. Stanfield knocks it out of bounds. As Justin Bunch and Elijah Johnson back into the game, replacing Tackett and Russell. 28.9 seconds, third quarter, Heritage by 9. Eli Williams in the paint, turn around, no good, rebound, loose ball. Mavericks got to get it. Elijah Johnson has it.
Jump ball,
possession arrow. Is it going to stay? Nope, it's going to go AC way. Finally got that loose ball that time.
Finally got their hands on that. But they got to be more consistent with that. It's Bunch with the ball across midcourt. 10 seconds left. Bunch. Back to Sharp. Sharp drive. Almost nearly travels. Stanfield fires a deep one off the backboard. No good. At the end of the third quarter, the score. Heritage 46. Anderson County 37.
Lambo, your thoughts on the third quarter?
The Mavericks are hanging in there after this third quarter, but they got to be more consistent. They cannot afford any loose balls and turnovers.
You're right, Lambo. We got to play almost perfect here in the fourth quarter. Take advantage, value that basketball. AC played good defense that quarter, held Eli Williams without any points. Be right back. You're watching AC Basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back in to AC and Heritage going at it here at Heritage High School. Rick Howard Court. Anderson County held the Mountaineers to 8 points that quarter, Lambeau. Rhett Hall and Tanner Heath, the only ones that scored. And neither one of them scored in the first half, so Mavericks doing a good job at some of the scores for Heritage as Bryant misses a shot inside, rebound Elijah Johnson. Mavericks will set it up. It's Johnson, Brown, Sharp, Bunch, and Stanfield.
Oh.
And Stanfield's pass to Brown goes out of bounds. Turnover, Anderson County. Gabe St. John will check in for Max Stanfield, so the freshman will check out. And a whistle.
Looks like giving a warning to some of the student section over there as the anyway, Mountaineers with the basketball.
Mavericks 2-2-1 full court press. Heritage gets it across. French left open three, no good. Rebound controlled by Anderson County. 9-point deficit. Bunch, the left hand would not go.
Too much.
Got going a little bit too fast. Shot hard off the glass. It's Rocky Brown now guarding Eli Williams. Johnson's going to be called on the foul.
Holding.
He fouled Tanner Heath. 6:52 to play in the game.
Foul on number 2, Elijah Johnson, his second, team's first.
Second foul, team first.
And Heritage basketball. Bryant had trouble throwing it in. A timeout called right before he did.
By Brad Flatford.
And we'll go ahead and take it with them. Your score, 6:51 to play. Heritage 46, Andros County 37. You're watching AC basketball on the Maverick Media.
Welcome back here to Heritage High School and Ron Howard Court. Mavericks down by 9 to the Heritage Mountaineers. A lot can happen now between the horn with I believe Heritage having possession of the ball here, coming out of the timeout.
Mavericks coming out of the timeout. St. John, Bunch, Russell, Lawson, and Brown. Heritage, their original starting 5 on the floor. Mavericks giving the Mountaineers all they want. Rhett Hall's 3, no good. Rebound, Gabe St. John. Mavericks need to put some points together here. Heritage leaving the door open. Brown to Lawson, good position. Shot blocked from behind by Hall. Loose ball picked up by French. Jeffers wanted that 4th foul on Hall, did not get it. And Heath comes down and scores on the other end. 48-37, Heritage. Bunch controls. Once again, Heritage only scoring in the second half has been from Hall and Heath. As Brown's going to be fouled.
Fouled by Red Hall.
The big guns for Heritage have not scored in the second half. Eli Williams, Gavin French.
That's his 4th.
Get him out of there.
And they do.
Hudson Brown, the sophomore, checks in. Lob to Russell. Ball away off the glass, would not go. 11-point lead for Heritage. 5:50 to play. Mavericks right there, seems like just cannot
capitalize.
Defense is there. Offense searching. French, tough shot, would not go. Good defense. Mavericks, wide open 3. Bryant, he knocks it down. So finally, Heritage hits a 3-pointer here in the second half. 14-point lead, Heritage, 51-37. Mavericks need to answer. Bunch with the basketball. Top of the key, Lawson. Good job, Eli Williams coming out. He tried to get it to Bunch. It goes out of bounds. Turnover on the Mavericks.
Another bad possession by the Mavericks.
Sort of an unforced turnover, too, as Colton tried to hit Bunch. 5 minutes to play. Pull up, Brown falls. And now Heritage leads by 16. Under 5 minutes to play. 53-37. Heritage. Colton Lawson now. Spinning, left hand, would not go on the rim, just will not fall. And a run out now for the Mountaineers. It's French for 2 points. His first bucket of the second half, and Heritage lead has ballooned to 18. Dorton for 3 in the corner. It goes.
3-point basket,
Ethan Dorton's third triple. He's got 11.
That's a nice answer back right there by Ethan Dorton, but the Mavericks still need to capitalize.
Steal by Bunch. Good defense, Sharp. Russell spots Dorton open, swings it over to Bunch and Sharp. Either one could have called it, but they didn't.
You got to make that quick decision. You're as a player, not just a coach. Got to make that decision on your own. Coach can't help you.
Jackson Price getting ready to check in. And a steal by Reese Russell. Russell off the glass, would not go, and he draws the foul.
Hudson Brown.
So 3:54 to play.
Brown, his first, team second.
55-40. Still time left for the Mavericks to make a run.
First free throw does not fall. Russell will have another. Second free throw is good. 55-41 Heritage. Russell checks out.
Reese got 1 of 2.
And the same starting five for the Mavericks back together.
Here comes the 2-2-1 full court press. Heritage gets it across the timeline. 3:40 to play. Eli Williams blocked by Price. He was defending at the bucket and got the rejection. Bunch for 3. Shot no good. Price battling on the boards.
And a foul on Ethan Dorton.
Foul number 11.
Well, you see Jackson Price, that's what he brings to the table for the Mavericks. Great leaping ability. Saw him with the block and also went high to get that rebound before it was knocked away from him. He's only going to get better as the season goes. Another football player for Davey Gillum playing Coach Jordan Jeffers. 55-41, 3:05 to play in the game. Heritage with the basketball, and could have been a turnover there. I mean, a little palm in the basketball, but maintained possession. Williams 3, shot short again, and Bryant with the rebound. Another big offensive rebound by the Mountaineers. Heritage running a little clock, and they got a foul on Ethan Dorton.
It's going to be his second.
Foul number 11, Ethan Dorton, his second, team's third.
Maddox Taggart, number 10, and Gabe St. John, number 5, replace Justin Bunch and Ethan Dorton. 2:35 to play. Heritage 55, AC 41. The ball comes into Williams. He's fouled by Lawson.
Foul number 33, Colton Lawson, his second, team's fourth.
Second foul for Lawson, team fourth.
Eli Williams. First free throw of the second half. Or first points of the second half. He's got 22. He had 21 at halftime. Second free throw is good. 57-41. Heritage leads. Colton Lawson now with it. Inside to Jackson Price. Turn around, would not go. Sharp kept it alive, but it went out to French. Here comes Bryant to Hall to Williams. Top of the key as they move it around. French for 3. No good. Rebound Maddox. Stack it. St. John will take it. Strong shot. No good. Fighting to get it back. And Price picks it up and scores.
Basket, Jackson Price.
Jackson Price gets on the board for the first time tonight.
57-43. 14-point lead by Heritage. Minute 37 to go. Still by Tackett. Maddox Tackett, the sophomore, lays it in. And a 30-second timeout by Coach Jordan Jeffers, and we'll keep it right here as Maddox Tackett gets his first points of the night. And a big steal. It's a 12-point game, Lambo.
Back to a 12-point game, but we're running out of time, though.
Yep, only 91 seconds remain in this game. But Mavericks have made the plays the last two possessions. We saw moments ago St. John missed a shot. Hustled, knocked a loose ball, picked up by Price. He scored. You see Maddox with that steal right there. That's what we've been looking for in this second half. And but you're right, we're running out of time.
Yeah, not a lot of time to mount a comeback, but still trying to make it a close one before the horn sounds. Get something good out of this one.
2-2-1, almost a steal by St. John. Trap comes. Heritage crosses the timeline. All back out as they set it up. French to Brown. Minute 15. Mavericks trying to foul. They won't call it. Here's Bryant to Williams as they display keep away from the Mavericks. French open on the baseline. Passed up a shot. Williams controls the loose ball there up in the air.
They had to foul right there.
Foul on number 14.
58 seconds to play.
Third, team's fifth.
Heritage leads by 12.
Will be in the bonus.
Try not to get run over there, Lambo.
Try my best, but these kids playing behind us are a little bit out of control. One of them including Boo Dorton.
Williams makes the free throw. Yeah, I can feel the wind off of him. Second shot, no good. Rebound Price. Mavericks down 13. Here's Sharp in the paint. Jumper, no good. Keeps it alive to Russell. Sharp for three. Good.
3-point basket.
Landry Sharp cuts it down to 10. 58-48. As Brown was fouled from behind. Gave St. John
Hustling.
speed, hustle, going for that basketball. And he rode Brown out of bounds as they slid into the Mountaineer bench. 10-point game, 35 seconds to play. The Mavericks maybe running out of time, as you said, Lambo. Brown hits the free throw. Heritage hitting their free throws here. 60-48, 30 seconds. Sharp gets it to Price in the paint, turn around, no good. Rebound Williams, 22-1, 20 seconds to go. And Coach Jeffers may call off the Dogs.
Yep, call off the Dogs, put out the fire. This one is done, sealed, delivered.
But, you know, the Mavericks show they can play with one of the best teams in the area.
They can.
With Cam Lawson, their standout, not playing. So, there's a lot to take out of this loss.
Taking that one into South Doyle as a confidence boost heading into South Doyle.
Yep, they didn't come over here. You know, they come over here to win, but there are some bright spots in this game here tonight, and we'll be joined by Coach Jordan Jeffers. Let him shed a little bit more light on it. So right now we'll go ahead and take a break. Final score, Heritage 60, Andrews County 48. Be right back, hopefully with the Coach Jordan Jeffers Show. Welcome back into Heritage High School as your Anderson County Mavericks fall tonight to the Heritage Mountaineers 60-48. Heritage improves to 7-2 overall, while Anderson County drops to 4-4 as the Mavericks' 3-game winning streak comes to an end, and Heritage pushes their winning streak up to 4 games. Anderson County led after the first quarter 21-20. Heritage outscoring Anderson County 18-5 in the second quarter. To build that 12-point lead at halftime was the big key, and Anderson County actually in the second half it was 22-22 Lambeau, both teams, so the Mavericks held serve, so to speak, there in the second half, but that second quarter was the undoing of the Mavericks, and that quarter we saw Eli Williams hit 3 big 3-pointers for the Mountaineers. So right now, Lambeau, let you go over the numbers, and hopefully Coach Jeffers will be joining us. Might be a little bit later than he normally does. Not able to work out. The boys work out after games at home, and Coach Jeffers is able to get up here a little quicker, but I'm sure he's
going to probably take his time with us a little bit.
I'm sure he's talking to his team here tonight.
Before we go any further with the points, we do want to give a shout, give also this interesting fact. Tonight was also Heritage head coach's Brad Flatford. Tonight was his 500th win as a head coach.
Wow! Congratulations, head coach Brad Flatford. I'm not sure how long he's been coaching the Mountaineers, but to get 500 wins, you have to be the head coach for a long time.
Absolutely.
Unless he was at another school, I'm not sure, but it's probably here at Heritage.
For the Mountaineers, led in scoring by Eli Williams with 24 points, 3 of 5 on the free throw line, 5 threes in the contest. Then you have Gavin French with 9 points, 1 3-pointer in the game. Hudson Brown with 8 points, perfect 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Ethan Bryant with 7 points, 1 3-pointer in the game. Also, Tanner Heath with 7 points, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 3-pointer in the game. Rhett Hall with 3 points, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Dylan Burgess on the floor for the Mountaineers. He did not score. Heritage 8 of 10 for the free throw line, 7 threes in the contest. For the Mavericks, led in scoring tonight by Ethan Dorton with 11 points, 3 threes in the game. Reese Russell with 7 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Colton Lawson with 6 points, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Justin Bunch with 6 points, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 1 3-pointer in the game. Landry Sharp, 6 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Rocky Brown with 4 points. Reese Russell, Rocky Brown, Elijah Johnson, Gabe St. John, Maddox Taggett, Jackson Price, each with 2 points. Max Stanfield was on the floor. He did not score. Mavericks 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 4 threes in the game.
I think Stanfield's the only one that didn't score. They got in the game. As the Mavericks went 11 deep, we got 10 Mavericks in the scoring column. With Cam Lawson not playing tonight due to a hamstring injury. As the Mavericks fall to 4-4, be back in action on Tuesday night as they travel to South Knoxville to take on the South Doyle Cherokees, and they were coached by former Maverick James Jones.
The former high jump state champion.
Certainly is, and it'll be good to see Coach Jones. And I remember Coach Jones when he played for Anderson County. I think Coach Jones graduated in about 2004, 2005, back in the day. Be good to get over and see Coach Jones. I know the freshman team played South Doyle last night at home. I heard South Doyle got that win. over your Mavericks in the freshman game. Earlier tonight, Heritage girls defeating Lady Mavericks 52-32. So Heritage gets the sweep. We knew it was going to be tough coming over here tonight anyway, Lambeau. The Lady Mountaineers, defending state champs, and this Heritage team, the boys played, got a win over Fulton.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a tough game, tough environment, as Heritage is always brung to. This team is a pretty good program, and I know that the aspirations are high for both squads, both girls and boys.
Certainly right, and we'll go ahead and take another break. We'll be right back. You're watching AC Basketball on the Maverick Media. Welcome back in, everyone. Final score, Heritage with the win tonight over the Mavericks 60-48, as being joined by the head coach, Jordan Jevers. And Jordan, I know you came out here to get the win, but I thought your boys went toe-to-toe with a very good team here tonight at Heritage, and just tip your hat to your boys. They played hard and just seemed like just couldn't. We were right there, but just couldn't get the big plays to put together. A lot of loose balls and things. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean we struggled to get our hands on it. I mean, that's for sure. I mean, it seemed like the ball didn't bounce our way. When we get our hands on it, and it just somehow squeak out, or it's like it was slippery or something when we were trying to go get it, but it wasn't slippery when they were going to get it. And and Heritage is they're a really good basketball team. I mean, they got some, Eli Williams, 15. He'll be, 24 tonight? He'll be the all-time leading scorer here when he graduates, 11.
He had
the French
21 in the first half.
Yeah, the French kid. I mean, he's signed to play baseball at the University of Tennessee Junior. He's a really good athlete, really good basketball player. And we weren't good enough at any level. And when I say that, I say top down. Like, I wasn't good enough tonight. I thought that my game management was pitiful. I mean, embarrassing if I'm being honest. And just didn't have a good enough plan offensively to give ourselves a chance. We hold them to 22 in the second half, and we can't find a way to outscore them, right? I mean, and that some of that's, we're missing. We need our. Tonight was the first time I thought we really missed Cam. We missed him, but tonight I thought was the first time it really showed up. We can't run anything on offense right now. We're still trying to work these guys. Work these guys in. I'm still trying to figure out lineups and rotation, and it's a little bit of a poop show on my end, not the players. On my end, I've got to be better and have a better plan and give our guys a better chance to play and be successful. But I appreciate our fight in the second half. I mean, at halftime I told the boys you're going to give up 80 and lose by 30. And they responded, and we fought, and we gave ourselves a chance. We changed defenses there in the third quarter one time, and 30, which we live with that shot, but 30 sticks one. The Heath kid for Brad, and it just seemed like whatever we did, it just wasn't good enough tonight.
Right. Thought you really came out in the second half. Played really good defense. Williams had 21 at halftime. He didn't score there till the fourth quarter. In fact, they're big guns, French and Williams, and also Brown. None of them scored. You had Heath and Red Hall did all their scoring in the third quarter, and I thought it was a tremendous defensive job. Just couldn't get the shots to fall. But going back to the first quarter, I thought we were really efficient offensively. We matched them bucket for bucket. You saw Ethan Dorton knock down a couple of threes. I thought everyone played exceptionally well. The starting unit and the guys coming in off the bench.
Yeah, Ethan's really helped himself the last two games. He's been really good offensively and defensively. We were, and I'll be honest with you, nothing really changed. I mean, it wasn't like, Brad didn't change what they were doing defensively. It ain't like they cranked up the pressure. We missed a lot of shots. I mean, we were 14 from 36 from paint. I want you to think about that. We were 14 for 36 from paint. So, that's. I mean, we live with that, right? I mean, getting that many paint shots, we got to make more than that. We missed a couple bunnies early, and that stuff always finds a way to come back and bite you, and it did. I mean, we missed some at the rim and on good offense. Colton had a rough night, from the field. We weren't able to space them and shoot it like we want to. Even we'd get a steal, and just find a way to just not get a bucket. I thought the officiating was good. I didn't have a problem with any of the officiating. I thought, it was a really clean, not a great, good, just well played game. I thought it was good and physical and competitive, and we just weren't good enough. I mean, we just didn't make enough shots to be good enough.
I know that's got to be taking a big toll on you there, Coach, after a tough loss like that, especially with the amount of mistakes you guys have had. But you got to put that behind you now. Focus up. Next up on the docket, South Doyle, Coach James Jones and his Cherokees over at their place. New arena, new challenge. How's this one going to go down?
Well, we've not looked at anything on South Doyle yet. Played their freshman team last night. Their freshman team beat us pretty good, but James does a really good job. They play really hard. He does that great job with what they do offensively and defensively. They're going to give you a lot of problems on the defensive end, and really they got shooters and they can drive it on you offensively. Yeah, it'll be a great challenge. I mean, we got to be, you got to be ready to go. You go on a little stretch right here where this thing could go a couple different ways for you. You got tough games on the road, and you got a tough one. You got a tough Christmas tournament at home where you start. You open up with Pickett County, who's as good as anybody in the state in single A. I mean, they are legit. So you got to find a way to fight and kind of get off the mat, and we will. I mean, we'll respond. Our guys I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm not at all upset with our players. I'm really upset with myself right now. I mean, I'm really frustrated with Jordan right now. And that I thought, we've got a little bit of a problem right now. We've got so many guys that can play that figuring it out is hard. And then we're missing our point guard. Justin's sick and puking last night. He's not 100%. And so, kind of how we were subbing and figuring it out. And, it wasn't good enough tonight. And we're going to have to really sit down and try to have a plan, for the 8 or 9 guys that we're going to play when it's real. It's just not. We can't play 11 guys a night. It's not sustainable. If we were 5 in, 5 out, maybe, but we're not. So, I'm not frustrated at our players. I'm actually quite the opposite. I'm really pleased with our players in their fight tonight. I'm really frustrated with Coach Jeffers.
Talk about some of your players and did come off the bench. Some of the football players, Rocky Brown, he came in and he got a lot of rebounds, I thought, and played tough. And Maddox Taggart had that big steal in the bucket, and just a lot of
Reese.
Good,
Reese. All those guys all give us something different. EJ had a great night, the other night at home, and then, he really struggled tonight offensively and defensively. And that's kind of, that's how it goes. He's still getting his feet wet and kind of finding his footing. But, Gabe gives us a lot of effort and, some leadership. And Maddox plays so hard. I thought tonight was a tough matchup for him just because of their positional length. They're so big at the guard spot, and we're so small at the guard spot. And Jackson, I thought Jackson played well, especially late. I wish I'd have probably played him more, if I'm being honest. Rocky gives us, a lot of toughness and rebounding. And then Reese, Reese is, he's same thing. He's just trying to find his foot and then figure it out. But he plays so hard, he gives himself a chance. Really proud of Landry Sharp tonight. Landry, he's hard to take off the floor because of how hard he plays and how kind of like he's our plug defensively. He's kind of our anchor. So when we take him off the floor, we're just not as good defensively, but we need him to score we need him to score a little. And tonight he's able to, he hit a few shots, and we need him to feel, we need him to shoot it. We need him to have confidence and let it go, because he's going to win a lot of basketball games for us over the next 3 years. But I thought Justin playing through sickness, was really tough, and and showed a lot of, just toughness and competitive spirit and stamina to keep fighting. And Colton struggled from the field, but Colton's going to be a really good player. Their game plan was to make it hard on Colton, and I thought they did. Coach Flatford told me that before and after the game. Now they were really worried about Colton, and then Ethan. I thought Ethan gave us a lot shooting it. He's been really consistent here lately, and he's helped himself a lot. He's been injured, and he's healthy a little bit, so his ability to shoot it and space and stuff helps us, and we needed a little bit more of it tonight.
I know it's a tough one to take there, Coach, but we appreciate your time coming up here, and
I appreciate you guys. You do a great job. Appreciate your time and effort and your willingness to just to drive over here and do this on a Friday night. There's a lot of different places you all could be, but I know that my family, my coach's family, there's a lot of families that are at home that appreciate you all doing this, and I'm one of those people. I appreciate your willingness to do this on Mav Media. Thanks, guys. Go Mavs.
Thank you, Coach. That was Coach Jordan Jeffers, and thank you for the kind words. Yeah, we love it, Lambeau. Don't we? We love it. It's a labor of love. We come over here and call a game, and we're just proud that to be able to do it.
Yeah, we're just proud that we get to do this to cover these games for you fans that don't have they can't leave your where you're at or where you're traveling to. I don't know where you're at, but I know these fans appreciate it. We appreciate you. You're what drives us to be here, and we can't thank you each and every one of you enough.
Exactly right, Lambeau. We'll be back on Tuesday night at South Dole, and looking forward to that. And
then we'll preview the Hammers Hardwood Classic presented by 5 Star Preps that night as well as we get ready for that one next Friday.
You gotta love that. So come on out, see some good basketball. A lot of teams coming in to play at the AC Corral, and the second year in a row that they've hosted this, and it's just fun. I love basketball, and I'll be there to watch probably all the games, but also the girls as well be playing. So a lot of good basketball coming in next weekend. But right now, I guess we're going to call it a night. Lambeau, any final thoughts?
Just a tough game to take down for both squads. Hope we can rebuild from this and take this into South Doyle. And we got and with this Hammers Hardwood Classic coming up again, folks. We'll preview the matchups next on Tuesday night at South Doyle, and we'll have all the Maverick action for you Tuesday night with South Doyle, and then Friday at the Hammers Hardwood, and then beginning of the weekend with the Hammers Hardwood Classic.
I'd like to thank everyone out there for watching once again. So for Lambeau, for myself, we'll see you on Tuesday night from South Doyle High School,
South Knoxville, Tennessee. Go Mavs.